Welcome to the Influency Podcast. I'm Hadar, and this is episode number 320. Today, we are going to listen to part 2 of me coaching my students on their pronunciation. Hey everyone, thank you for being here. So last week, we published part 1 of my accent coaching session where I coached different students on their fluency and pronunciation. And today it is part 2. Now, if you haven't listened to part 1, it's okay. You can continue with this episode. Nothing happened. But if you want to listen to it afterwards, it was published 2 episodes ago and it was episode number 318. So you can come back to it later. I'm also going to link to it in the description. This episode is great for you to practice your pronunciation and your listening skills because you'll be able to notice things that you probably don't usually notice when you listen to people speak. And that can help you a lot with understanding people better. And of course, with understanding how to improve your clarity and pronunciation in English. All right, so let's listen to part 2. We are going to bring Kun.
Close.
Did I get it right this time? Okay, tell me how to say it.
It's Koen, actually.
Kun. Oh, okay.
Koen,
Say it again.
Koen. A proper oo sound. Koen.
Ah, okay.
Yeah.
Kun.
Exactly.
Kun. Kun.
Absolutely. Nice.
Hi, Kun. How are you doing?
Hi. Nice. I'm very good. Thank you very much. How are you?
So I might need to work on my vowels too.
Exactly.
Good. So tell us about you a little bit, where you're from, what you're doing. Yeah.
Actually, I'm from a town near
tell us.
Amsterdam. And I recently moved to Brussels in Belgium. So I spent my whole day assembling furniture from a certain Swedish company. And in the meantime,
Not going to name any names. Yeah.
No, exactly. No, and I'm in the meantime practicing with my English now because I need that in this international city of Brussels. And I found your channel, and in high school I never really paid it much attention during English classes, but now I think it's time to work on it a bit.
Yeah, perfect. And in high school, you pay very little attention to pretty much anything that is related to studies, right? Like there's a lot going on in high school.
Exactly.
So it makes sense. Also, I think pronunciation is not the focus when learning in school. You know, it's mostly about passing the exams. I don't know how it is over there.
Yeah, absolutely. And the focus was a lot on grammar and writing. And once we were speaking, it was just not the focus. Yeah. So also not for me.
Right.
Mm-hmm.
Exactly. Like in school, it's not measurable. You don't measure success like in speaking, only in writing, because you can submit it and it's more efficient. But at the end of the day, we need speaking. I mean, for writing, we can always use Grammarly, but there is no Grammarly for speaking.
Exactly.
So,
Yeah.
So do you use English like out on the street when speaking or at work?
Both actually, because Brussels has 2 languages that they use, which is Dutch and French, but mostly French though. And since my French is not very well, I try to communicate in English. Yeah, so on a regular basis now, yeah.
Okay, so and when I asked what would you like to work on, you pretty much said all the vowels of English. So let's do something fun. Let's actually map out all the vowels of English. We're going to kind of like start from, according to if we think of all the front vowels and then going back, let's start with that. So let me hear. We're just going to go back and forth and then tell me if you struggle with one more than the other.
Yeah,
the first one would be the E as in C. I think that this is going to be easy for you. C.
See.
We. Reach.
Reach.
Good. Cheese.
Cheese.
Good. Season.
Season.
Very good. Relaxed. Lax. Sit.
Sit.
Kid.
Kid.
Finish.
Finish.
Simple.
Simple.
Sheep, ship.
Sheep, ship.
Good. Something about the E. I want you to really roll your tongue forward. It's high up, but it needs a little more push towards the front because then you'll reduce it when speaking. For example, say the word magazine.
Magazine. Magazine.
Actually, it was good. So, zine. So I want you to push your tongue, roll it a little more forward for the E. Zine. Zine.
Zine.
Good. So again, sheep, ship.
Sheep, ship.
Reach, rich.
Reach, rich. Ooh.
Good. When you round your lips, make sure that your lip for the R, which is like your R is beautiful, but your lips are coming too close. So I'm almost hearing vibrations like reach. Yeah.
Reach.
Yes. That's a better R. Let's
Oh,
try it
that's
again.
cool.
Reach, rich.
Reach, rich.
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 I can't reach my rich uncle.
I can't reach my rich uncle.
Good. Keep your lips a little more apart for the R. I can't reach my rich uncle.
I can't reach my rich uncle.
Good. Rich, rich, rich.
Rich, rich, rich.
Good. Now let me hear the difference between bed and bad. Bed, bad.
Bad, bad.
Good. Bad, bad.
Bad.
Good. Had.
Had.
Very good. Now we're working on the as in cat. You pointed it out, right?
Yeah.
In the comments. Happy.
Happy.
Good. To make the sound, we want the back of the tongue to be high, the front of the tongue to be low. You're doing it really well. The jaw drops, which is what you're doing. Pull the lips of the sides of the lips a little bit to the sides. Happy.
Happy.
Ha.
Ha.
Good.
Happy.
Ha.
Happy.
Bleh. Say, yeah. I call it the ugly sound because it's like when you say bleh.
Yeah, yeah.
Bleh. And if you've seen the show last week with Samara, that she had this way of teaching it using physical gestures, she said that this is like the apple, like you're about to eat an apple, right? Like,
Right.
and you have to kind of like take a big bite. Apple.
Apple.
Very good. Staff.
Staff.
Good. Say it again.
Staff.
Good. In some words, it's easier. In some words, it's
Yeah,
harder. Staff is
yeah.
one of those words where it's harder. It's okay.
Exactly.
Staff.
Staff.
Yeah, you can kind of like make it good. You can make it a little more gentle, like staff, staff.
Staff. Staff.
The staff has a lot of stuff. The staff has a lot of stuff.
The staff has a lot of stuff.
Good. Do it again.
The staff has a lot of stuff.
Good. Let's try, what did I want to say? Last. Last.
Last.
Good. Last. Now a little more relaxed. Like, don't work so hard. Last.
Last.
Nice. Last night, I went to IKEA.
Last night, I went to IKEA.
Good. Say it again. Last night, I went to IKEA.
Last night, I went to IKEA.
Good. After. After I researched what I wanted to buy. After I had researched what I wanted to buy.
After I researched what I wanted to buy.
Very good. Do it again. After I had researched what I wanted to buy.
After I had researched what I wanted to buy.
Very good. Now, let's do the 3 A's, like the cap, cup. This is easy for you, right? Cup. Say cup.
Cup. And then
Cop.
sure.
No.
Cop.
It's good. Cop. This is the Oz and Father. Let me
Okay.
hear all 3. Cap, cup, cop.
Can you do it again?
Cap, C-A-P, cap,
Cap.
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 Don't forget the sound, apple.
Apple.
Happy.
Cap.
Yeah,
Happy.
the back of the tongue needs to be a little
Yeah.
higher, so you want to bring it up a bit more.
Okay.
Cap,
Cap.
perfect. Cup,
Cup.
yeah, you're pulling the tongue a bit. Cup.
Mhm.
Cup. Make it
Cup.
casual, like cup.
Cup.
Yeah.
Cup.
Like don't work so hard. Cup. And cop.
Cop.
Very good. That's the Oz and father.
Yeah.
Office.
That's most easy. Office.
Easy.
Yeah.
Job.
Job.
Possible.
Possible.
Opportunity.
Opportunity.
Very good. Hat, hot.
Oh man. Hat, hot. Again.
Good. Do it again.
Hat, hot.
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 You want to put the T. Yeah.
Hot.
And we're releasing it now. You can also hold it. It doesn't matter. Hat, hot.
Hat, hot.
Yes. I'm hearing hot with the D for the last one. Hot. Don't activate your vocal cords. Stop. It's like an abrupt stop of air. That's the T. It's not a real T even. Hot.
Hot.
Yes. Do it again.
Hot. Oh, wait.
All
Hot.
three.
Hat.
Yes.
Hot. Yeah, okay.
Good.
Well, I get it. Yeah.
Yeah. We don't care about
Yeah.
the T because the T,
Yeah.
whether you release it or not, it so doesn't matter. Like what matters is the vowels, right? The vowels are more important. Okay. Let me ask you one more thing. Let's do last, lust, lost.
Last, lust, lost.
Very good. Okay, now let's go to the tense oo, food, and relaxed foot. Tense oo first. You.
You.
Two.
Two.
Good. Room.
Room.
R.
Oh,
Not
Room. Is it better?
Yeah. Do it
Yeah.
again. It is.
Room.
Yeah. Room.
Room.
Yes.
Right.
Do you hear it? Do you feel
Yeah,
it?
I hear the difference. Yeah. It's I get it.
Yeah, so good. And it's so simple. What happens, like the R just wants to come out. It's such a powerful sound. And then when you're closing your lips, it's just like, I can't come out, like trying to come out between your teeth and your lip. No, give it the space that it needs. Drop your jaw a little bit more. It needs. Now, book,
Book.
cook,
Cook.
look.
Look.
Very good. Push,
Bush.
pull.
Pull.
Yeah.
Pull.
Imagine like you have, a hot potato in the back of your mouth. Pull.
Pull.
Very good. Food, foot.
Food. Foot.
Pool, pull.
Pull. Pull. Oh wait. Pull.
Good.
Pull.
Pull.
Pull. Pull.
Yeah. And let's try fool, full.
Full. Full.
Yes. And now let's try Facebook.
Facebook.
It's okay. Do it again. Facebook. Like try to bring the sound more to the back.
Facebook.
Good. Facebook.
Facebook.
And understood.
Yeah, that's a difficult one. Understood. Understood.
Yes. Excellent. Very good. Okay. The last one I want to work with you on is the O's and go. Low,
Low.
show,
Show.
only,
Only.
focus,
Focus.
don't.
Don't.
I won't do it.
I won't do it.
Okay, very good. The O's and go sounds really, really good. So I think that you have a pretty good grasp of all the sounds. It's just those tweaks with the as and cat, a little more effortless. The back of the tongue usually needs to be a little higher. That's the main thing.
Yeah.
And second thing, the R is big, just try to keep it open. The relaxed use your lips a bit more and remember that hot potato in the back of your mouth.
Exactly.
Okay? And the cup sound, keep your jaw a bit more closed. The cup, love, fun, country, sun,
the jaw, don't open your mouth so much, and the tongue really needs to rest on the bottom of the mouth. Okay.
Right. Yes. Well, these were great tips, Adar. It's something I can work on, definitely.
Fantastic. So thank you so much. Congratulations on the move. Good luck.
Yeah, thank you so much.
In the new city.
All right. Thank you.
Yeah, thank you.
Thanks, Adar. Good
you
luck
for
with
being
the show.
here.
All right.
Thank you. Thank you, my dear. Okay, Maritza, are you ready to join me? Hi.
Hi, I'm excited.
How are you doing? I am excited too. So tell me about yourself a little bit.
Okay, I live in Canada right now. Originally, I'm from Mexico, as you noted. And I've been here for probably over 10 years, but I still feel like I got a little bit stuck with my accent. I work with older people, and they're very straightforward. They will tell you immediately that you need to correct your pronunciation. So it's kind of it's interesting, the way. Also,
how does it make you feel when you get when you get that feedback from them? Like, how does it make you feel?
Oh, it's okay. It doesn't bother me. I actually I appreciate it because probably it's because it's older, that they're seniors, so I feel like they have the experience, and it's a different culture. Probably if it was someone my same age, I'll be like, just not so happy about it.
Right. And also, you probably have like a relationship, like a positive relationship, right? Like they're not, they're doing it out of love and care.
Not random. Yeah. So I'm okay with that. Yes, but I also feel that because of my accent, and sometimes I can't not be very expressive about my thoughts, I'm not growing in my job as I would like to. So that's why I'm so happy that I found you.
I'm so happy that it does help you. Let me ask you this. Why do you feel that you can grow in your job? Like, because do you feel that you're not being promoted? Do you feel that you don't have the confidence to ask for promotion or to do more things?
Okay. It has to be a little bit because I'm not a native speaker, and there is a little bit of bias sometimes, and like Canada is very, very polite country, but sometimes they worry that you may not be able to communicate with the clients or residents. So I noticed that sometimes, even though I have the skills and they're happy with my work ethic, they prefer someone who is native speaker over than me, right? So I actually I was listening to one of your podcasts about the bias from someone in Toronto. I totally related to that. Like sometimes you feel like they see you that you're not educated, but you are. And
it's like that initial assumption that accent
Exactly.
equals, being less intelligent. And by the way, it could also be not just a foreign accent. It could be an accent like in the US versus, let's say, African American English or Southern American, or, in England, it could be, someone from the South. Like people have that tendency to label others according to how they sound, which is a shame. So we got to change how people listen, right? But we also need to understand that it's a tough world, and we need to kind of like step up and be ourselves, but at the same time, understand that our accent is like a tool, and sometimes you want to be able to use it in a certain way to get what you want. Whereas with others, you can be more comfortable in, being more expressive with your own natural accent. What is the one thing that you struggle with the most when it comes to your accent? Sorry.
Okay, I just noticed, like I've been practicing the R or the R, it's very strong and with the Spanish people, the Latino, and also the rhythm. I can hear the rhythm, but I don't know how to mimic it.
Okay. So let's do those two things, because with the R, it's going to be easy peasy, because you're not trilling your R when you're speaking. Yeah, because you're not saying, I really wanted to write or work. Right? No, you're not.
My daughter correct me. She's like, no, mama.
Could be.
Run in.
could be that in some situations that might come up more. Like when you're at home switching between Spanish and English. Now it's a situation where it's all English, so it's called code switching. So you sound a little different when speaking to me, whereas when you're speaking at home, your Spanish sounds might come up more. So that's, that's something that might happen. Plus our kids, I mean, their job is to be our biggest critics, and we love them for that.
Yeah.
Mom, this is so ugly what you're wearing. I get that from my daughters. Yeah. Just like, no, you can't wear that, Mom. I'm like, hello, Okay, so let's practice a little bit the R, and then we'll do some of the rhythm work. Okay, and then we'll move on. We also have Georgie that wants like a general analysis. Georgie, I see you there. So wait for us. So first of all, the difference between the Spanish R or two different R's is that in Spanish there is contact, in English there isn't. So we want to pull the tongue back and use the lips more for the R. That's it. Right. I don't know what you're thinking. Yeah, I don't know what you're thinking. Like you're not using it, but you're totally using it. Try it again. Yeah. Exactly. Let's do the Spanish R for a second, just to feel how different it is. Right?
Yeah.
I can help you with the Spanish R if you need.
I know, man. Yeah,
And
I'm losing it.
You're losing it. Pull the tongue in for the American R. Amazing.
Really?
Now there are two types of yeah. That's the R. That you've been in Canada for so long that it's just a part of you. You just don't understand that you have started to change because your ears are good enough to like tell your brain this is what you need to do, but maybe you haven't done it consciously. Round your lips a little bit more when the R is at the beginning of a word or before a vowel. Red. Yes.
Red.
Right.
Right. No?
Around.
Right.
Yeah.
Around.
Got it, my friend.
Around.
Good. Yeah. Now, the tongue is a little close to the upper palate. Pull it in a bit more. Around.
Round. Yeah.
Around. Right?
Around.
Put that little. Yes. Do it again.
Around.
Good. Round and round.
Round and round.
Pull the tongue in a bit more and let's hold it out. Round and round.
Okay. Round.
Let's hold it out. Listen. It's like a dog that is growling, like.
Okay. Round and round. Okay.
Oh my God, such a good R. So I want to
Really?
take it and put it in a jar and close it and put it in my closet. So good.
Oh.
I'm weird. Really.
Really? No.
Good. Do it again. Pull the tongue in. Yeah. Good. Right? It felt a little off, a little hollow.
Yeah.
Pull it in. That's because your
Really?
lips were now. Yes. You push the lips more forward. Pull the tongue in. Really.
Really?
Good.
Really?
That's it, my friend.
You know what?
Results.
It's like my lips, they look extremely round. It's like
The lips, good. Yes,
maybe-
yes.
yeah.
The
Maybe I'm
lips need to
self-conscious.
look. Well, you're right. I mean, you're not used to it because in Spanish, listen, ra.
yeah.
Do you do anything with the lips? No, you're not moving your lips. For English, it's part of the word. It's part of the sound, right? It needs to look like a W. Ra. Especially when the R is before a vowel. Ra. Do it with me.
Ra.
Yeah. Run around. Run around.
Run around.
Good. Do it again.
Run around.
Yeah. So the lips are a huge part. I'm going to show you how it looks like without rounding the lips. So I'm gonna speak. Okay, I'm really excited about the results of the competition, of the running competition. Right? It looks a little strange when I'm not using my lips in comparison to I'm really excited about the results of the running competition, right? Really excited about the results of the running competition. I'm really excited about the results of the running competition. So you got to round the lips. When the R is at the end, car, car. The jaw is a bit more open. Lips are slightly rounded, not as much. Car.
Car. Car.
Yeah. But keep the tongue down as you're holding out the vowel before. Car.
Car.
Yes.
Car.
Otherwise it sounds like cur, right? And then you're killing the vowel.
Where.
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 Yeah.
Where.
But don't lift the tongue up as you're saying the we. The vowel is more important than the R. When the R comes after a vowel, the vowel is more important. Where.
Oh, okay. Where.
No,
Where.
say wet, wet.
Okay. Wet. Wet.
Wet. Right? Now instead of the T, start the same. Where.
Where.
Right.
All right.
And that's it. Less tension. Put your hands on your jaw.
Mm-hmm.
Put your hands on your jaw. Relax it. Where.
Where.
Oh, that sounds so good. Care. Care. Yes.
Care.
Caregiver. Caregiver.
Caregiver.
Okay, let me hear the eh. Yeah, that's what matters. Caregiver.
Caregiver. Caregiver.
That sounds really good, my friend. For.
For.
Good, say it again. For.
For.
4th of July.
4th of July.
Good. July.
Okay. 4th of July.
So before we go into, because I want to talk about rhythm, here are my notes. First of all, I'm releasing the R boot camp, which is a 10-minute daily drill to improve the R and start using it freely in a conversation. So I actually think it would really, really benefit you to do that like 10-minute drill every single day, taking into consideration my following notes. When the R is at the beginning of a word, you got to round your lips more and make sure that the tongue is not even close to the upper palate, because sometimes you're not making, whenever we spoke, sometimes like maybe you do that in other circumstances, but usually you don't. So just pull it back a bit more so you don't even hear the vibration. So it's not like, right? Yeah, that's it. And when the R is after a vowel, make sure that the vowel is clean, that you're not lifting the tongue up for the R, but you are pronouncing the vowel clearly, and only then you're bringing the tongue up for the R, like car and where. Okay?
Car. Where.
Yeah. Exactly. So the vowel is clean. You're not coming up with the R before you pronounce the vowel
Okay.
sound. Okay? That is your focus. It's technical, right? Because when I asked you to do it, you were able to do it perfectly. So now it's just a question of being consistent about it. Okay? Now, the next thing we're going to do really quickly before we wrap up is to talk about the rhythm. Okay? So the rhythm is all about reductions. In English, some words are reduced and some words are longer. And in Spanish, every syllable receives the same beat, right? Like there is no difference between words that are emphasized or words that are less important. Like it gets the same rhythm, the same beat. And that's what creates the rhythm of Spanish, which is different than the rhythm of English. In English, all the small words, also known as function words, are reduced. So what do you want? What are you? Would a yes. So you gotta squeeze them into, you don't have to, but you might want to squeeze them in together and to only put the focus on what matters, which is the word want. What do you want? Try it with me. What do you want?
What do you want? What do you want?
Exactly. Why did you make a face?
You know what? I don't like my voice either. I think it's too different. Maybe.
Do what?
I don't know. Maybe when I'm used to here around the community, you know?
Right. But at the same time, like I can tell you all day long, you know, what a beautiful voice you have, because you do. It actually is placed beautifully. Like you have like that nice, warm, fuzzy chest voice, right? And you're able to use your,
Oh,
and
thank you.
here's the thing, like sometimes we don't like our voices because we are not used to, or like there's always something about the voice. And, you know, the thing is that your voice is an expression of who you are. So when you're like, there are all these things that we can have like issues with or have judgment around. And this is just yet another form of like looking for something to feel bad about. And I think that it's really important to own up and get comfortable with it and even record yourself and listen to it and do stuff that you love, like singing or reading plays or reading monologues or speaking beautiful words. And getting comfortable with hearing your voice in English, because it's a little different than the voice in Spanish, right? Mm-hmm. When you did the what do you want, I asked you why you made a face, because to me it sounded so good and you reacted like there was something wrong about it, right? And this is what I'm saying, like, and same thing happened with the R. So I'm just pointing out that like every time there was something, you kind of like took it to a place where no, not good enough was not the reality, right? Like, because I was just like, you know, great, you got it. So have a little bit more grace and give yourself more permission to kind of like say things as you do, because you're already doing such a good job. And be forgiving, you know, even if it's not exactly what's around, because what's around is not you. And that around doesn't need to determine, you know, you, your voice quality, your thoughts, your being, your accent. You want to learn all these things to use it to your advantage, but not to blend in and to wash out your identity, right? Like we got to come back to it, because the mindset is such a huge part of fluency and huge part of showing up as human beings. And if every time like we get all these negative thoughts that you think are facts, right? The voice is like that, I did do it. They're not facts. It's beliefs that you have about yourself and about your voice. And if you change those beliefs, you can also think, I have the most beautiful voice. You know, my sounds are perfect. People love hearing, you know, something a little different. And that kind of like changes how you show up, rather than in an inferior position. You come from a place of power, right? The way you are. Okay?
Okay, I'll
So
keep that in mind.
we're going to wrap it up. But in terms of practicing rhythm, what you did now is great. Like I have the practice that I released about 2 weeks ago where I do the chunks and repetitions. And I have a video about the intonation. It's called Intonation, What They Don't Teach You in School. I want you to watch it and practice the drills where you reduce some of the sounds. So you get comfortable with saying those phrases really fast without being clear, because it's good. Does that make sense? Like, have you done that? Have you done that work of like reductions, practicing reductions?
No, I haven't really. I'm actually waiting for you to release your new
Program?
Oh yeah.
hope it's
So I emailed hoping that I can have some coaching.
So first of all, I'm excited about that, and there's a lot to learn there. So when it's time, you'll be ready, kind of like to do all those drills and shifts.
Okay, perfect. Thank you.
Thank you so much, my love. Good luck, and yeah,
Thank
me
you.
too.
Yeah.
Bye. Thank you for
Bye.
being here. Thank you. Bye. Okay, great. Before bringing Georgie, my dear Georgie here, thank you so much for all your beautiful comments. I can see it. I can see you. And I appreciate it. And I receive your beautiful words. And also, I see some of you have been commenting on the beautiful work that everyone here has done. So thank you for being so supportive. I think it's really, really important. You got this. Last but not least, welcome Georgiana. Hi. How are you doing?
I'm fine.
Yes.
Thank you. Okay. I think I can't
Good.
hear in my headphones. I can hear in my laptop. Thank you for having me.
Thank you for being here. Thank you for waiting all this long. I'm sorry for.
That's fine. That's fine. That's fine. It's fine. I love the live and I love your channel. And yeah, I'm really happy to talk to you actually in person. It doesn't feel real. It's just amazing for me. Thank you.
Well, my pleasure, and I'm excited to meet you. And tell me everything. Like, where are you from? Where do you live? You live in the UK, right?
Yes, I'm living in London right now. I'm actually from Romania, and I used to live for 7 years in Italy. So I've actually borrowed some of the accents from, and I worked with lots of Spanish people. So I, at first, when I came here, I started borrowing a bit from each accent until up to like 3 months ago, when I started practicing pronunciations. And that's mostly because this is my final year of university here in London. And I'm going to start going to job interviews. And I just want to work on my overall communication skills to just better myself. And because I've learned in school American English, it's easier for me to actually speak American than British. When I try to speak British English, it feels like it actually feels like I'm trying too much, and it doesn't sound natural to me. Whenever I for example, the differences between water and water, it's easier for me to say water because it sounds quicker, and I just want to speak quicker in my mind. At the beginning, I thought that the quicker I speak, the more even though the words are clear in my mind, it doesn't always sound like it sounds in my mind. So I'm trying to pace myself. And I have a job. I work in retail, and I speak to customers. And up until, well, now there has been the lockdown. But before the lockdown, the first word, like the first sentence I heard from my customers when I spoke to them was like, "Excuse me, pardon." But now practicing with you, I've actually managed to improve myself, and I noticed that with my customers that they don't actually ask me say again whatever am I saying. So yeah, thank you for that.
Good for you. Well, my pleasure. But it's all you. Like, I'm not going to take any credit. Could have been anyone else. Like, you put in the work, and you practice, and you were attentive to what comes out, and like all of that. So yeah.
For example, like small secrets like the H. The when you pronounce the T, and there's you expire the H, the T, true. When I used to say true, I didn't understand that sound. My brain didn't actually comprehend what was it. But you said it, and when you said it, made so much sense to me. So yeah, that's amazing. Yeah.
I think if we're trying to break down the process of learning an accent, or like understanding pronunciation and using sounds, the first step is really truly what you're saying here, which is to perceive the differences.
Exactly. Yeah.
If you can't hear it, you can't make it, right? Like, if your brain filters out and the brain filters out a lot of sounds, right? Like, if they don't exist in Romanian and you've never been introduced to them, so you might recognize some sounds, but technically your brain is like, I don't need it, I don't need it, I don't need it, right? And only when you're like, hey, listen, there isn't a small H here after the T, you're like, oh. And then you start hearing it all of the time. Yeah, right? It's like, this is why it's different. This is why I'm not saying it. And there's always like that, what comes out of your mouth, and you're like, hey, it doesn't sound like it is in my head, and I don't know what to do.
Yes.
Right? So it's kind of like being able to recognize to hear it, then to understand the substitutions that you're making. Okay, I'm saying tu instead of two. Okay,
Exactly,
good. I know right? And then the physicality, what do I need to do with my mouth exactly, right? To change it, to modify it. And then it's just a matter of muscle memory, right? Like, then it's just repeated enough times.
Exactly.
Practice until your tongue catches up with what your brain wants it to do. So that's the process. And then start using the sounds intentionally in a conversation. Now, Georgie, let me ask you, it's Georgie, right? Not George or Georgiana.
It's Georgiana, actually. It's kind
Georgiana.
of long, yeah. It's fine.
Georgiana, and Georgie is your nickname. Okay, good. Now, What do you think, before I come in with all my opinions, what do you think your challenge is when it comes to pronunciation?
I think I'm still struggling with pacing myself and trying to think before I think twice before I say. I kind of tend to shorten words, and because I'm trying to have more flow in the conversation, I don't put enough thought in finishing each word completely, and that's what I hear. But I probably have more issues than I know than what I hear myself when I hear myself speak in my mind.
So I got to say that I love what you just said, and you're really on point here. And I'm going to explain what's happening, okay? And how it affects your clarity.
Okay.
So you're a smart woman and your brain works really fast. Like you're witty. You're ahead of the game, right? Like it happens to you in Romanian, probably happened to you in Italian, and it's happening for you in English. When someone's speaking, you're already ahead of them. You know where they're getting it, and you're answering their next question before they're asking. Am I right?
Yes.
Okay.
Like that.
So as a result, your brain is faster than your mouth. Okay.
Okay.
But in your native language, in Romanian, you're able to sync it, right? Like, and even if you're unclear, it doesn't affect. So you're probably speaking fast in your Romanian as well. But in English, there are two reasons why you can't do it. One is because, first of all, your brain is faster. And then we also have all this judgment around, if I speak slowly, I may be perceived as less intelligent, right? And they might think that I'm like, my English is not good enough. You just said that. So there is like this need to rush to show them that I know English. So that's one of the reasons. Second reason is your brain is faster than your mouth. And why is it faster than your mouth? Because in English, you have sounds, you need to use muscles that you are not used to using, because these are not sounds that exist in your native language. And as a result, right, like you might have these places where you get all tangled up and you're trying to always catch up. And what happens is that you're reducing words and you're reducing vowels.
Yeah.
The problem is that, one, in English, there are longer vowels, something that usually doesn't happen in Romanian. So generally speaking, even without speaking faster, if you apply the sounds of Romanian onto English, it's going to reduce the sounds of English. If you speak faster, it's going to even be kind of like be reduced even more. So you're reducing it even more. So that's one thing that is happening. Second, in English, when you stress a word, you linger on it. So you want to stretch it and you want to even prolong the word more. So it's not even about the clarity of the words. Your message is not being clearly delivered because you're not sitting like what I'm doing right now, right? Exaggerating the words that you want to stress. So people are kind of like hearing your words. Some of them are a little reduced. You're very clear, by the way.
Thank you.
Depicting a very harsh scenario, but you're very clear. I'm just saying, okay, when you speak really fast, this is what's happening. You're reducing, and I'm not sure what is the stressed word because everything is like very, very concise. So one is get comfortable with speaking a little slower. Be present. What you said about not finishing words is detrimental for your clarity because if you're reducing sounds, you're reducing vowels, then it might not be clear. Whereas it's not a problem for you to pronounce because they can see that you are able to make those sounds, right? But you're not allowing them to show up when you're speaking too fast. So you gotta kind of like focus on syncing your voice and your words with your thoughts. And if it's hard, then just pause for a second at the end of a sentence, allow the thought to land, and then move on to the next sentence. Phrasing and pauses is not only essential for English, it's also cultural. So pauses are more accepted in English and in British English, right? Like the moments of hesitation, it's considered good. And in some culture, I don't know exactly about Romanian, but I can tell you from Hebrew, pauses are not good. If you pause, someone will jump in and speak, right? So you want to make sure that there are no pauses. And you want to kind of like change the mindset around what it means to take pauses when speaking. It doesn't mean that you're finished, or it doesn't mean that you're not intelligent. Does that resonate with you?
Definitely. Yes. Yes. Thank you. Definitely.
Good. Now, when
This
you
is a-
speak fast, it's more than just focusing on the vowels. It's everything, right? Like it's
Exactly,
everything
yeah.
about
Overall, yeah.
it's everything about speaking a second language. It's kind of like walking into the shoes of that different character that is Georgiana in English, right? And Georgiana in English versus Georgiana, you know,
Exactly.
is
Yeah, perfect.
is different. She has a different rhythm and she has a different way to carry herself. And you need to discover
Yeah.
it and kind of like embrace it. Okay? And understand that instead of going fast, like being able to sit on the words that you want to emphasize, because intuitively I don't know for sure, but like I feel that you know what those words are. Like I feel that you would put the focus on the right words. It will allow you to deliver your message in a clearer, more confident way. Also, when we speak fast, we run out of breath. And when we run out of breath, it creates anxiety, right? The body is lacking oxygen, and then it's just like more stress.
Yes.
So, taking deep breaths between ideas will allow you to pause and to kind of like get more oxygen into your body and connect your voice to your belly, right? Like your voice to your breath, and to not always be up here, right? Like in your head voice and the tension and the strain, but be more
Yes.
connected with your emotions and with your breath. And last thing is it will allow you to explore all the different vowels of English, because because you're trying to kind of like, you are in a rush, that you're not using your entire range. And what I'm missing the most, a part of the long vowels, like O as in go and A as in day, that are like ow as in now, that are transitional sounds, all the open vowel sounds like the ah and the ah. You're nearly there, but you're not letting yourself get there fully, right? So you may say something like cat instead of cat, because you haven't dropped your jaw fully, right? And office instead of office.
Definitely. Yeah.
Let me hear some words like office,
Office.
job, right? Yeah.
Job.
This is American, by the way. In British English,
Yes.
you might round your lips a bit more. Job. Job.
Yes. It's fine. I'm practicing American English because I find it the easiest for me. And yeah.
And it doesn't matter.
Yeah, exactly.
It doesn't matter. Like as long as you're clear, as long as
love-
you're connected. Yeah.
I love both accents actually. I love languages in general, and that's been a huge help for me learning, and has made the whole process more enjoyable, because I love languages and accents, and I'm happy to learn. And yeah.
Breathe in.
So, yes.
Yeah.
Thank
Yeah. It's kind of like you need to catch yourself, because again, like that need. It's also enthusiasm about speaking. People who are thinkers and speakers and people of words, like we want to kind of like eat the world, and you need to maintain that energy, but
Yes.
also in a different state, right? Like it doesn't take away from your power. I want you to know that. It's like more contained.
Definitely. Yeah.
Yeah. Let me hear some ass sounds, just so we're, talking
Thank-
about the nitty-gritty stuff. Let's talk about happy.
Happy.
Good. Ha. You want to find that nice balance between e and a. Happy.
Happy. Happy.
Good. Past.
Fast. Past.
Yeah, you're taking it a little bit to an a. Past. And we
Okay.
want more of an e sound. Past. Past.
Fast.
It's like I told Kuhn, the back of the tongue needs to be a little higher. Past.
Ba.
Let's start with an e. Pest.
Pen. Best.
Right? And let's gradually open it up to an a. Past.
Past.
Past. Past.
Fast.
Good. Happy. Pull the lips to the sides of it. Happy.
Happy. Happy.
Good. After. Drop your jaw more. After.
After.
Good.
After.
Last.
Last.
Good. Say it again. Last.
Last.
Think of it like as if you want to start with an E sound. Le. Last. Last. Good.
Last.
And let's compare cap, cup.
Cap and cup.
Good. So it's very similar. I want you to move your tongue up a bit. Do it like this. Let's roll the tongue a little higher. Right? That's the movement that we want to have inside the mouth when you say the ah. Just a little bit. Ca. Ca. That's
Ca.
it. Yes, that's the sound. Yes. Cap.
Cap.
Nice. Cup.
Cup.
Bad.
Bad.
Good. That's it. Bud. Beauty. Bud.
Bud.
Hat. Hat. So you move the tongue higher a little bit. Hat.
Hat.
Good.
Hat.
Versus hut.
Hut.
Good.
Hut.
Okay.
Yeah.
Very good. So I think the secret here is both to open your jaw more, drop your jaw more. What I recommend my students is to, I don't have it next to me, but to take a wine cork and to stick it between the teeth and then practice it. And,
I will try.
Okay? And then that keeps your jaw. And as you're doing it, think as if you're saying eh, eh, eh. Okay?
Like,
Bah. Yeah, exactly. You want to open your mouth for an ah, but imagine as if you're saying an eh.
Okay.
Happy.
Happy. Happy.
Yes. No, that's exactly it. That's the sound. That's the sound. Okay? All right, Georgie, my dear. So nice to see you and to meet you. And what's your biggest takeaway?
I'm gonna definitely work on my vowels, and I'm gonna try to pace myself and stress the right words and syllables. And
Right.
thank you.
And I don't want you to think about it as if you're slowing yourself down. I want you to think about it as if you are being more present with every
Yeah.
single word or every important word that you're saying, okay? Because you're not taking away something, you're adding. Okay, that's the idea.
It makes sense. Yeah, it makes sense. Yes, exactly. I'm adding something. I'm improving. Yes.
All the time. That's what we're here for, to constantly be a little better than yesterday about not just English. Okay.
Yes.
All right, my dear. So good luck. Stay healthy and safe. I hope things are getting better in terms of the pandemic and you get back to your
Yes.
work
Always
soon.
still getting back to normal, everything.
Good. Okay, my dear. So take care.
Thank you very much.
Thank you.